Yeah, we did, and to a man, you know, there wasn't a person that let themselves down in regards to their contribution, the way they played. I mean, I said on Channel 9 after the game that every person that come tonight was a real loyal fan. Every person that come tonight was a one of the real ones that we play for. And we spoke about that during the week, that we had a lot to redeem in regards to our loyal, strong people who follow us each week. And I'm really proud of the fact that we could show them what we're about. Tonight was about what work we put in over the last number of years. And it was nice for me as a coach that I see every day the effort and the grind actually coming out in what I believe is probably, well, what I can remember, one of the toughest wins that I've ever been involved in with the green jumper. The adversity that we're under at half time when we had 3 HIAs that weren't going to come back onto the field, and they're a winger, a halfback and a hooker. I know, winger, hooker and I don't know. It was just, I asked them for extra effort, and it's amazing how they got through that period of 40 minutes, and we still played footy. You know, I'm one proud coach, and I said before the game to them that you know, you make me apologise to you for what I said last week.
Was there one particular area that was most impressive? You had the forwards, the halves, the defensive group.
There's individuals that were outstanding, but I'm not going to name them because it was a real effort that everyone had to aim up in. And Jarrod will talk to you about how hard it was out there and what was going through their mind. But you know, I'll talk about that to the individuals themselves this week. But the adversity we had to confront today, the adversity we had to confront this week, the criticism that we've been copping. We know deep down what we're about and what the jumper's about, and I've never been prouder of an effort.
How special was that defensive effort with one guy on the bench for the last 25 minutes?
Well, you know, you've seen it. You know, and I'm not going to be sitting in here as a winning coach gloating because it's very early in the season, but we spoke about at the start of the game, before all week, we spoke about the fact that we have to build our season off this performance tonight. We had to start. So, you know, it's only one game. We've got a long way to go, but we're not going as bad as where we're sitting on the table.
Aiden's season pretty impressive, especially that second half.
I reckon that was Aiden's best game for the club, personally. I thought he was brilliant tonight. I asked him and Sam that they had to own the game. I say a lot that halves own performances. I think halfbacks, halves nowadays, 6s and 7s, they own the result of a game. And I know Aiden had a major contribution in that result tonight. He was very balanced in his performance. He was tactical. He was thinking about his game, and I believed he owned it.
Lever played big minutes, probably the most he's played with the club.
Amazing what you can do under pressure, isn't it? You know, 3 weeks ago he wouldn't have been able to do that. Ask Jarrod a question.
Jarrod, where does this rank in, you know, some of the great things you've done as a captain and as a Raiders player?
Yeah, it's very special. It's as a captain, it's probably my proudest win. I just think it's only one win, and like we said, we've got a long way to go, and it's early in the season. But I spoke to my wife this morning and thought how good it was going to be once we realised Jack was out as well. How special is it going to be when we win? I didn't think we'd have to do it with one bloke on the bench. It was already going to be tough, but it was. We spoke about pride in the jersey, and it hurt last week. It hurt every one of us from front office to under 20s. It hurts when it hurts the jersey, and you know, we spoke about just pride and attitude, and I thought our first our whole game, but they had a lot of ball at us. It didn't come easy. They had a lot of ball in our own end in that first half, and it wasn't pretty, but it was pride and attitude and scramble, and that's what this jersey was about. That's what we spoke about.
It's a win, but is it how you guys managed to actually win that? Do you think that'll be a turning point for the rest of the year?
Yeah, like Stick said, we spoke about building off the back of this win, and that was before. Obviously, we had a few guys go down as well, so I think that just adds to the moment. It's disappointing to have those guys go down, but we got a side sitting, a Manly side that's sitting on top of the ladder too. So we've got a lot of depth in this club, which is, like I said, unfortunate for injuries, but. Yeah, look, I'm very proud of the way the boys handled it, and it was a really good feeling out there that last 15 to 20 when we just felt like nothing could beat us, if that makes sense. It's just a feeling we had out there, and it's good to see the boys just enjoying their footy.
The defence out there tonight, it's obviously copped a bit of criticism over the first 4 weeks, but just to hang on, you've only conceded the 2 tries, one was in the right on full time. Must be really pleasing to hold up. Yeah,
it was. It was very pleasing. And like I said, it came back to attitude and effort. Putting a bit of pride in that, and pride in our goal line. And our middles were outstanding. I know you say that every time your team wins, but our middles were outstanding. They just did not clock off in the middle, and that inside pressure, and it really makes your job on the edge a lot easier. So. They had a big effort there. They could have easily fatigued with the amount of minutes a lot of those guys played, but they just kept coming, and it really helped out on the edges.
Mate, you don't want to single anyone out, but Cecil Melody, obviously on the Raiders side, like our inspiration was his.
Getting around like he's the youngest. he's unbelievable, mate. And between him and probably Elliot Whitehead, if you're ever going to go in the trenches with 2 blokes, it's them. He was inspirational again, and I know, like I said, it hurt all of us last week, but when it hurts Sia, it really hurts him, and he just bleeds green, and he loves his club, Sia, and he's what the green jersey's all about, and he showed that again tonight.
Is there any indication of how bad Sammy Williams' injury?
I'm not sure, mate.
It was the same cart that BJ got carted off on 2 weeks ago. He'll be back next week.
Don't know, mate. Yeah.
Is it just a knock?
No, it's a medial strain, and it's grade 2 or 3. But obviously they've got to have a look at it when it settles down. But it looks like he'll be out for a little while.